Hello, hello. Okay. All right. Let's redo that because that's what I had earlier. Okay, whoops. Cancel. Okay. What's going on, Danny boy? All right, hey, there we go. Okay, sorry about that. I'm just talking and you guys can't hear me. Oh, all right. Let me turn it down. All right. So let's run through everything again real quick. Okay, so we're going last minute stream. I'm probably only gonna play one league tonight because I need this pack still, and I'm heading up to Indianapolis tomorrow morning, around 7 my time. But I was talking about the list, and you guys can hear me. But basically, we've changed a few things throughout time. I like a few things. I don't like a few things. The mana base I like. It was originally 22 lands. I got down to 21. I was running two Thundering Falls in the RCQ that I played last weekend. It felt good. There was one time where it felt kind of bad, but other than that, it was fine. But I seen the other list run Ottawa, so I'm testing Ottawa. It didn't come up last night at my local, but I think overall it's just a good theory to have. Um, let's see. I do like. I know I had somebody in my comments talking about playing Sire of Seven Deaths. I like the one of Sire and three Devour. I think Devour just lets you keep a wide range of hands. I do like that a lot, and it can dig you to your. It can dig you to your like other cards that you might need. And then in the sideboard, we changed a few cards. So I did have two mystical disputes. We cut one, and we put the defense grid. So JP, defense grid's right here for you. We're only playing one right now, because you just want to draw one, right? So, um, usually I would play two, but the reason why I'm not playing two is because we have Disruptor Flute. So I think Disruptor Flute works similar to Defense Grid, but it has more utility in other matchups. So hear me out on this. I think you can bring in Disruptor Flute. You can name, I guess, like the blue black list and Defense Grid. You can name Frog with that, right? So it takes 5 minutes to cast it and they can't activate it. Or you can name Counterspell, right? So now you can play your Through the Breach on their turn. If they don't have 3 mana, they can't cast their Force Negation, and then they can't cast, more than likely, they can't cast Disruptor Flute. We don't care about Harbinger. If they are on Break the Ice for some reason, which some people were at my local RCQ, you can even name Break the Ice and protect your lands. But also it has game against other decks. Like it has game against Karn, like Stonebrain type of stuff. It has game against Amulet. It has game against Neoform. Like it does a lot of different things that you want. It also can stop your Eldrazi opponent from casting World Breaker or Microspawn for a longer period of time, especially kicking it. So I also would bring this in against like Obsidian Charm decks or Molten Rain decks because again, making those small mana decks play 6 mana or 7 mana for their spell is gives you the time that you need so that they can't destroy your land. So that's why I'm on Disruptor Flute. It's like another untimely malfunction / defense grid. But that's pretty much the sideboard. And then a lot of people have been telling me to look at or try Portent of Calamity. I don't think this card is that great, but I've never played the card. So tonight we're not playing Idrisil. We're going to be testing Portent of Calamity. And if this card's insane, maybe I have to buy some at the event because I don't own any. But Idrisil won me a game last night against Rug Eldrazi or Teamer Eldrazi, whatever you guys call it. But we'll see how good Portent is. I can't say the card's bad until I play it. But in theory, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty much it. We're just kind of figuring out the last few, like 59, 60th card, 14, 15 sideboard card. So without too much more talking, we'll hop into the games. Danny Boy says, do you have any merch? Is that what it says? Do I have a merch store? I do not. I was thinking about making a shirt for myself or whatever. I do have a playmat that I make, but that I made, but I don't know if people would be interested in buying merch. Like the only time I ever made merch is so I'm technically still a professional MMA fighter, so I have merch for that stuff, but I don't have merch for my Magic stuff. If there's a large interest, I definitely would be down making it. I did say this. I did tell someone who's local at my local game store said that if and when I get 500 subs, I would make hats and I would sell hats. So I'm definitely locked into that. But outside of that, I don't unless there's like a lot of people that are interested in DB3 MTG merch, which that'd be cool. If there's an interest, I definitely don't have a problem making it. I already have a connect that have made my fighting stuff, so it's not that hard. But anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? All right, we're on the play. Round one. Yes. Uh, yeah, this sounds good. Oh, they showed Devourer. Okay, I kind of want to hold this, but I also kind of want to get to 3 mana. All right. That way we have 4 mana by turn 2. And then we can kill. How about the exile? Okay. So it looks like they're on the. I'll keep that revealed. It looks like they're on the rug version. They're gonna put the Devourer there. All right, let's see what we draw here. Well, stock up is busted. Okay, so it's a little interesting what I'm about to do here, but I'm about to surveil here and see what do we draw. I kind of want to keep that, but I kind of want to dig deeper. I'll go to graveyard. We're just looking for a monster. All right, we take one, and we found one. We take this. I mean, we have the game next turn. I don't think it really matters. I don't know. I don't think it matters. Just take a land just in case. All right, we have the game next turn. And I think if I didn't bottom that stock up, I don't hit my Ulamog. All right, so they can probably go Null Drifter here. What's this? Oh, that's a good one. Okay. That bought them a turn. Okay. That's good. I'm glad I took the land now. That's funny. Okay. I mean, I think they're still dead. One, two, three, four. They play micro-spawn, it doesn't do anything. That's fine. One, two, three. Damn. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine because it stays exiled. All right, so we'll get basic blue. That's fine. They're just trying to stay alive here, but that's why I got the other land. Should I just cast this? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll just cast it for fun. I don't need to. I'm just kind of being silly. All right, game over. That simple. And think about it. They essentially stone ranked me twice, and I still won. This deck's busted, man. Okay, we'll be interested to see if Portland is any good. I ironically think a 2-2 split with Idrisil would be stronger than 4 since it has. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. Okay, so I like this. I like this Disruptor Flute. And then I like the 3 consigns for sure. It looks like they're Eldrazi aggro. But I still don't think I want these. So usually I would cut Idrisil a little bit here. That's usually what I would cut. I don't think I want to cut Talisman. Maybe I'll just cut 2 of these. Maybe. Because everything else I like. Alright, submit. Being on the play there helped too. They mull to 6. So the Labyrinth not being... I kind of want to be aggressive here and mulligan this hand. We do have turn 3 stock up. I'm gonna keep. I don't think his hand's that bad. It's just slow, but they mulligan to 5. That helps out a lot. I don't think the hand's bad. Oh yeah, fair enough. That's actually a good point. That's a good point. It's a very good point. I could consider that for sure if we go to a game. Okay. Well, I don't mind that. Oh, that was a punt. I should have played around. Okay, I messed up. Oh well. Yeah, cause I could have had 4 mana for I clicked the wrong land. I should have played my Ulamog or my Uggin's Labyrinth. Gemstone Cavern, so bad right there. I guess we could go turn 2 stock up here instead. Or do we just want to play our... Oh, god damn it. I messed up again. Alright, at this point... Oh, the Eldrazi aggro deck? Yeah, deck seems really good. Disruptor Flute. That's funny. They're doing the same thing I'm doing. So what would they name here? Probably Through the Breach, and we have no way of... Oh no, we have Untimely Malfunction, and we would have Brother's Hood in. They have 2 cards in hand. Sure, that can resolve. They're gonna probably name Through the Breach, which means it'll cost 8. Because they can't name mana abilities. Oh, consign the memory. Interesting. So that means it will cost 4 mana. Okay. I'm gonna name Microspawn. Or no, what 4 mana were they? Oh, could they name Thought? I guess we can name Thought Not Seer. Spell and or ability. Or a spell or ability, I should say. Let's name Thought Not. Yeah, let's name Thought Not. I think they had thought not, and I got him. So yeah, Untie Me can make two creatures not be able to block. Um, it can shatter, and then it can redirect a spell or ability to a different target, but it has to have a target initially. I like Eldrazi Temple, so we'll keep that. Okay. They definitely had thought nots here there. Alright, we'll pass again. We're taking a long time. Disruptor Flute. What could they be naming here? Okay, I'm going to cast my Kozilek's command now. Mostly because they could name it. Well, no, they wouldn't name that, though, because they would make theirs worse. No, they wouldn't name that. No, I'll let it resolve. Alright, this is Breach. Yeah, okay, that's fine. One. Okay, cool. Alright, we're at 13. And the thing is, we could cast Breach here. Because we should have enough mana. Alright. Alright, make dudes, scry, draw. Obviously our opponent's hand's been very weak. Alright, so for 3. They don't have consign up. I don't want that. Devour's not that good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're close. I don't even know if we want these. Okay, that's not great. We did draw through the Breach. We don't have a kill though. Alright, so we can play this. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could go stock up, or we could just make another Kozilek's command that's big. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's make another Kozilek's command that's big. So they're running Disruptor Flute too, which I do like. It's targeting itself, so it'd be 6. Do I care? I don't think I care. They attack for 8. Yeah, I don't care. That's fine. I take 8. I don't think I care. Alright, make dudes cry. Alright. Okay, we have Emrakul here. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 permanents. But we can buy this back though. But we don't have anything exiled. Hold on. Can we just cast Emrakul? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Almost. Almost. We can also cast Untimely through the breach, right? Okay, bottom. 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 I don't think we need that. I think we can go like, oh, it's gonna shuffle, so. Okay. Okay, so we can go boom. Play this. Oh, block there. Sure, that's fair. I don't think it matters though. But yeah, I think you're right. Destroy this. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I don't think it matters. Nice. All right. Easy game. I just don't think that. I don't think the. Yeah, I could have easily just blocked and then blocked the what's the name and then sacrifice. Yeah, that's true. I just don't think it mattered too much because I knew I was gonna draw a monster, casting that for X=7. I had to. I could have also hard casted a Ulamog. I don't think I can lose there. So. But yeah, saving 2 life puts me to 7. And I don't think I can die from anything there. It did die with 1 card in hand. I think it was Thought Not Seer. So the fact that Ugin's Labyrinth had a trigger kind of saved me. But they also mulligan a 5. I just think that the Eldrazi matchup is pretty. I'm pretty favored in that matchup. We got the play, so we'll go first. I can't keep this. I want to keep this with this card, but I can't. Mulligan. Okay, because I have a land, I'll keep. And then we'll put the Thundering Falls there. And then we'll reveal. Okay, they can reveal, right? Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. That sucks. I think I had to take the Talisman. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of that one. On the draw, that would have been better. Spire Bluff Canal. Is it energy? Whoa, Serum Visions. Oh, is this Storm? Where'd they go? 2 on top. Okay, we're probably dead. Okay, so alright, F2. There is a world where they keep 1 land in line breaker, then they play 2nd land and line breaker attack. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I've seen Storm been running Serum Visions. Okay, they have 1 mana floating. Yeah, this is a tough matchup. Alright, they lost. Please whiff. They won. They're not gonna flip though. Ruby Medallion's good. This is where people would want Lightning Bolt. I don't know if it's good enough though. This is where Disruptive Flute's good though. Oh, they transformed it early. Interesting. Interesting. That's really weird. Alright, they have 1 mana floating. They can't do anything though. Well, on the exile, they could have. Okay. It's at 7. Okay, I don't mind that. You'd have to be able to destroy this. We could also just be dead next turn. I'm gonna cast Stock up here. Alright, I don't really want the Talisman. I'm looking for 2 mana land so I can kill this stupid thing. Okay, interesting. So if we take the Ugin's Labyrinth, right, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would still need a land. I really like Ulamog here because if we draw Breach, we just win the game. This is tough. This is actually really tough. I think we just go here and hope we draw a Breach and they don't kill me. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we draw a land, we still get Devourer 2. And we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. But we are putting 2 on the bottom. Taking these 2 guarantee that we kill this. Guaranteed, but this is higher upside. Alright, I'm going to take these 2. Oh, I play my land. Okay. Oh, so yeah, you know what? Yeah, so this actually is right. Let's take this. I forgot. I took that. So yeah, it's actually right to take the land and Ulamog, because then we can just win the game. They have 7 cards technically. They'll probably play Sync as a land. Yes, okay, makes sense. They can play Visions here, yep. But they can't cast Ruby straight up. One top, one bottom. Okay. I don't think they had rituals in their hands though, because they could have kept going with ritual. The fact that they're thinking means that we're not completely dead. Okay, preordain, that's fine. Both on the bottom. Okay, one. Okay, that's scary. Okay, 2 mana floating. Manamorphose is good. We're gonna have to peel here. And hope that they miss. Double red. But they didn't find a ritual because they didn't have rituals last turn. Okay, Ruby Medallion. That doesn't do anything though. Well, I guess it casts Wish, but okay. So that doesn't. Yeah, it didn't change anything. It can cast Wish for 1 mana. Yeah. Okay. Our hand was a little slow. If we could have went stock up on turn 2, we'd eventually saw a breach. And me exiling a breach is tough, but like I had to take the talisman there. I forgot we were down 1 breach. Okay. Untimely main deck is interesting. We still technically have it. Oh man, okay. Okay. I think we have to, even though I want to kind of cast a Devourer here, I think we have to exile this and draw 2 cards. I don't know if I agree that Spellslinger is good in this deck. I know I've seen a decent amount of lists playing it. I just think, all right, we're probably dead here. But it's like you're only playing 2 copies of the card. You don't really have ways of finding it, and you're really a proactive deck, so you want proactive counters. I think you should just be all in game 1 and then play around stuff afterwards. Oh, what are these exile cards? They have 18 Passing Flames. We're probably dead here, but let's make them do it. I don't know. I watched Mengucci's video. I saw him play, and I don't think he ever cast Spell Snare or like it to any great effect. I don't know. We're probably dead. I don't really know. Yeah, they gave us a turn. Okay. All right. Dang, wasn't happening. Okay. All right. So I like Chalice. I like Disruptor Flute. I like Untimely. I like Consign. I like Fluster. Do I like Spell Pierce on the play? Maybe. I don't even think I want Portent in this matchup. I think it's too slow. That might not be true. Oh, and Tommy doesn't work the way I want it to work, does it? I don't I don't think it does actually, so we can cut that. I don't think Portent's good enough here. Spell Pierce is interesting. Alright, let's try that. I don't know if that's right. It's a new, like, there's new cards in my deck, so I think I was gonna play in that matchup. Okay, we'll keep this. Keep. I think we want to exile Sire. Graveyard. But yeah, I've seen people play Spell Snare. I don't know. Like, what also? It's just there because there's so many 2-drops that. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. I do like Spell Pierce here, but if they have the creature. Now, yeah, in this situation right here, right? In this, oh, they're gonna try to consign. That's cute. Okay, so Spell Pierce is good here. They're gonna try to consign my trigger. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. It's actually not that bad then. Alright, they kept the card on top. So, like, exactly Spell Snare would be good here. I would agree with you on that, because I could get the both cards. Right, I agree with you on that. Let's just draw 2. And then dig next turn. Okay. I agree that there's a lot of powerful 2-drops, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's definitely good. I can't necessarily disagree with that. I just don't like the only 2-drops that you're really scared of. Like Frog's annoying. Now they have Talisman here. Oh, they had Ritual. Oh, okay, they're gonna Ritual out the what's the name? Yeah, I should have probably kept Spell Pierce up. All right, that might have been a punt. I could have stopped this from happening. All right, 3 cards. Yeah, that was probably a punt. Row. Yeah, I could have stopped that. I thought I had one more turn. I may not be dead though, because turn 2 is hard. They have to get extremely lucky. Oh, I should have brought Untimely in for this to kill this. They just cast Row. Interesting. Okay. I can kill this, but I can't hold up 2 mana. Or a mana, I mean. So I could kill this now, or I can get. No, I don't want to kill in their upkeep, right? Because these are all instants. If I kept Spell Pierce up there, then I would have countered and been up. I think I have to main phase kill this now. Or no, do I? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, that might be wrong. No, hit okay. I think that's wrong. Because they have a reducer anyway. Four cards in hand. It's tough. think I'm gonna say okay. Why does this keep going up? Alright, they lost that one. Alright, I'm gonna just go now. I don't know. If I'd have kept the spell press up, we wouldn't be in this spot. What do they have? Sink in the stupor. Okay. They only have 2 mana floating. They won the flip. So if I did it on my turn, okay, let's hope they don't have a ritual in hand. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, we'll take one. Jesus. Alright, we could Otawara. This is a red spells. Okay. I'm taking a long time. Alright, let's just get a basic mountain. And then we'll go to their upkeep. Alright, so we'll exile this creature. And then we'll scry. What is going on? Okay. Yeah, it's sinking a super twice. It's interesting. Okay, that's not bad. They missed that one. Both on bottom is fantastic. Oh, they drew a land. Okay, that's not the worst. Because they can't play a land. That's not the worst. Hopefully they don't transform here. Oh, it can bounce to Planeswalker. Nice, that's actually really good. That's fine. Okay. Now what I could do is I could cast stock up and keep consign up. All right, let's cast stock up. We found Chalice. Oh, we found Chalice, but it's not good enough here. Okay, Chalice is good. And then do we take no, we take K command, right? We already have one. We could take Temple. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we can start jamming threats. Or we could take Emrakul and then hope to get. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, any order. Okay. And then, alright, we're taking a long time here. I think specifically Spellsand would be good in this matchup. So we can consign. Alright, I'm gonna spell pierce this. Okay. Oh, he had another one. Okay. Okay. That's fine, I think. One, two, 3, 4. Interesting. They have one card. I do have to kill this though, but I do have auto wire to bounce it. Alright, 2 mana. Alright, so now they can't cast any, or they can, but. Okay, I can bounce this route, right? That's fine. Alright, bounce that. So now they can't recast it, and we can kill this thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's close. Okay, so we'll pass again. And here we can just make dudes. Let's kill this now. Exile, make dudes, cast, boom, boom. X equals 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Looks like we got this one. Past in Flames. I don't know what that does. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I don't know what that does. I guess you cast Sink in a Stupor here, but then you're tapped out. I'm not sure what that does, because they can cast Sink in a Stupor, but then, oh, I guess they would have, oh no, they would have 1 mana floating. I guess I could have kept that up, so then I could have got rid of those. That's fair. Okay, that's something to remember. They could have sunk in a stupor, had 1 mana floating, and then went off. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. And we had Consign. Oh, we was gonna draw a Breach. Okay. Okay, so Untimely should come in for. We could also bring Brother to the end to kill stuff. That's not bad either. What is this Raptor Fleet coming? Oh, for the what's the name? Yeah, I should have kept it up for the graveyard. I think Spell Pierce is worse on the draw. Maybe we just bring in. That doesn't really stop. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, I think I should have kept K command so I can. I low key want to keep this hand because we can get Chalice down. We also could just be dead. I'm keeping. Double Sinking a Stupor is tough. That's a good card to have for Chalice. Alright, we wasted a lot of time there. They went 2 on the bottom. Alright. Okay. It's gonna be a tough one. Guess we have to keep that. I mean, our hand doesn't get much better than this, so we have to do this. I don't know, maybe we can mulligan, but I'm not getting there in time. This is where I would like Idrisil, even though I probably would have cut Idrisil. Okay, I mean that's not, if they're doing that, that's not the worst. They lost, okay. Both on the bottom, both on the bottom, both on the bottom. Alright, 1 bottom, 1 top. Dang it. Okay. Lose it, lose it, lose it. Nice. What do we take those? Are they switching up every time? No, they're saying heads every time, I think. Yeah, they're saying heads every time, I think. They've been aggressively transforming their route. Alright, let's see what they cast. Their hand must not be great. They're casting. They didn't flip there. Bottom, 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 bottom. One top, one bottom's bad. Okay. And they transform. Damn it. Yeah, we probably lost this one. Okay, what I could do here. I know they have Pyretic Ritual. I know they have Ruby Medallion. They have 3 cards in hand. What I could do here is I could play Stock Up, but what does Stock Up do? I don't know if Stock Up does enough. We could play the Chalice on 1 so that we could take away this Preordain. But they've already cast 3. They have been digging though. So the line is either Stock Up or Chalice. Chalice on 1 doesn't seem good. They have a ritual in hand. The question is on exile, what do they have in hand? Because the Chalice on 2 locks, well, it doesn't lock them out, but I don't know, man. I think I have to go Stock Up. Because I don't know if Chalice does enough. I mean, if they don't kill me here, I win the game. Okay, he's saying, oh boy. He's saying, oh boy, so I don't think we need this Steam Vents. All right, he's saying, oh boy. So he doesn't have the kill. He drew a land. Which that was dumb. He should have played the Polluted Delta here. Okay, I couldn't stop that. Okay, we knew that. If he can't kill me here, we win the game. Okay, that doesn't do anything either. Besides, makes Passing Flames cheap. Okay, we gotta hope he missed. Oh, he hit like mono spells, bro. Oh, he hit and he hit Grape Shot. If we didn't have to play a land, if we were on the play, we would have won this game. I gotta hope he doesn't hit. Passing Flames. All right, come on, no Passing Flames, no Passing Flames. I think he's looking for Passing Flames. Bottom, 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 bottom. Damn it. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. Hold on, how does this say? Oh, he could. No, he can't cast Mystical Dispute. Okay. Can he get me? Damn it, he found it. Oh my gosh, man, we had him. He found it. Damn. That's why I wanted that chalice on too, man. If we're on the play, we win this game. Oh, that's tough. That's tough, man. We had him. GG's opponent. Good games. We had him. Yeah, I'll show him my hand. I had him. GG's opponent. Good games. That was tough. Oh, man. That was tough. That was so close. So close, man. Maybe we should mulligan that hand. I'm not sure. But if we're on the play, that's so busted, man, if we're on the play. Oh, that's tough. Luckily for me, Storm's not like a popular deck, but that's extremely close, man. I needed him to not find Past in Flames. If he didn't find Past in Flames there, we would have won the game. But don't they run? They run 3 main, right? Because they can wish for the other one. That's tough. Or if we draw like Kozilek's Command and then we can. No, I don't even know if that's good enough. Unless we could have went like turn 2, make it do Chalice for 2, and then hope that they don't draw Sync in time. All right, we're on the draw for round 3. I don't like this hand. This hand is slow. They mulligan to 6. I kind of want to do the same. All right, well, we have Port in hand. I'm keeping. I'm going to keep this hand. Did they keep 6? Yes, keep. All right, and then I think I'm going to get rid of Shivan Reef. Yes. Done. All right, we have Port in hand. Now this seems. Ooh, are we going against Blue Black Frog? I'll make them have the Spell Snare. I'll make him have it. Okay. If we draw another fatty, we can just jam this Portent for 3. Oh, Thought Scour. Okay. Dismember Nihil Spellbomb. I mean, that's actually pretty good mills. Undercity Sword, so they can't have Counterspell up. Fatal Push, smart. Okay. That actually doesn't do much here. You take 1 Portent. Interesting. I actually rather take stock up here and make this better. So if I do this, play this land. Yeah, I kind of like stock up. Yeah, force negation. Okay. I like Kozilek's command. I kind of like Emrakul. All right, so what I'm just gonna try to like bully them on mana. I'm gonna pass the turn with my mana up. Hopefully, they don't have Thoughtseize again. They could do Oculus here. Okay, Frog is fine. They have 3 cards in hand. So how much would this be for? Okay. We can cast this Calamity for a lot. They would have to have exactly Force Negation. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We're trying it. I don't care. They had to have Force Negation plus blue card. I don't care. Oh shoot, hold on. Undo. Alright, X is 5. You gotta have it. Okay, so reveal the top X cards. You may exile a card among them. Put the rest in your graveyard. Oh, okay. I think I just take Devour, right? Oh, I just drew. Okay. All right. I can see why people. Okay. That wasn't terrible. Okay, because I just got to pick those cards. Now, if I had, then I would be able to cast all of them, I think. So yeah, if I had a third card type, I would have been able to. That's interesting. Okay. All right, we take 1 here. Okay, I can see why people like Porton. That actually felt good. I don't know if I want 4. Okay, Oculus. No, Frog. Why are you getting rid of all these cards? Okay, I mean, that's fine. Boom, boom. They have 1 card in hand. Okay, I'm thinking a lot here. So 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be all my mana. I could bounce 1. I could also kill with this. Alright, pass. I did a lot of thinking there. See if they crack. Alright. They have to pitch to keep this frog alive. They got rid of counterspell. Perfect. I knew they had the counterspell. Alright, bounce that. We'll take R2. If they redeploy the frog, that'll be a mistake. Yeah, they just nuke like, yeah, my hand was nuts. So this is not the same as the frog deck. Yeah, we were gonna win that game. Alright, I like this Raptor Flute. I like Defense Grid. I like this. I like Flusterstorm. Maybe Spell Pierce too. So I'm not really the biggest fan of Kozilek's command in this matchup. Cause like it doesn't really kill frog. Like it was kind of good there. I'd rather have K command. Alright, let's try something like this. That's a mulligan and a half. I was on the draw that game too, right? Yeah, we gotta keep. Alright, this hand isn't the best. Okay, I can definitely see why people like Porton though. I can definitely see why people like Porton because I just drew 3 cards. I did like that. Oh, these are all bad, man. Alright, we gotta take the reef. That's a bad Devourer there. We probably lost this game. We definitely just beat 2 frogs. Yeah, they're definitely on the Oculus, so they might not. Oh no, Force Negation makes sense in our deck. They definitely have 4 consigns though. Oh my lord, bro. This is terrible. And like the thing is, we got rid of Kozilek's command, so we only have 1 more in the deck. Okay. They don't have Thoughtseize, but they definitely have like Force Negations and counter spells. Okay. See if they have the counter spell here. They do. Okay. I could have probably waited until they fetched the other one because they might have got Underground City first. Or Undercity Swords first. Oculus. Okay. I wonder if they have force negation here. I'm gonna have to bend this, or play this, I mean. Alright. Exile, make dudes. Let's see if they have it. If they have consign or force negation. They'd have to have exactly one of those two cards. Yeah, they must have had it. I could have waited until they fetched. They have consign. Now Drowsy Temple puts us ahead. Alright, take 7. Double blue. Oh, Murktide. Okay, we're probably dead now. Okay, concede. We probably misplayed a little bit there. Alright, let's try that. If we could land a defense grid here on the play, that'd be insane. Our hand wasn't great though. Yes. Okay, let's keep. They mulled to 6. I have a null drifter. Exiling 2 stock up seems bad, but I think I need the land, so I'm gonna take the reef. Okay, consign's annoying, but I think we are okay with that. We want to make the counter spells suck. I think I'm gonna name counter spell. Thoughtsies. That's a little tough. They should take stock up here. Yeah, that's the right call. And I also exiled 3 stock ups. or 2 seconds. Okay, they can't have counterspell here. They definitely can have consigned to memory. They definitely can have consign. They can't cast counterspell. Let me wait. Yeah, let me wait. I forgot that they can't have counterspell. Now I wish I named consign. But yeah, they can't have counterspell here. Please play something. Alright, I'm not gonna spend my turn not casting anything. They have consign, They can't cast counterspell. They can have force negation hard cast. Ooh, I kind of like both of these. Okay, no imprint. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be for 5. I kind of want to get greedy here. I definitely want to get. I'm definitely getting greedy here. All right, no thoughtseize, please. Unearth. What are they targeting? Oh, they're cycling. Okay, that's fine. No unearth here, or no. Okay, tap land. Okay, they're passing. I'm gonna do a big portent. So portent. Okay, so there actually is some merit to portent. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna cast the biggest portent of all time. All right, I'm gonna get Steam Vent so they can't get me off of something. Yes. And I have Fluster back up. All right, I'm gonna cast this big ass Portent of Calamity for 9. And I have. Oh crap! I messed up. Oh, I messed up. Oh, okay. I didn't get punished. Oh my god! I almost messed up. Okay, so defense grid. Stock up. No, hold on. Oh, that's sorcery. That. That. Ulamog. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, cast. Oh no, I messed up. I messed up. I meant to cast this, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, Portland was really good there. The Finch Grade probably would have won the game. That actually was right. Portland is insane. Okay, I stand corrected. Maybe you don't want 4. Maybe you want a 2-2 split. You might be right. You guys might be right because that was insane. I granted I messed up. I should have held up blue for Flusterstorm, but still, the combination of Disruptor Flute and flood and Portland might be good. Portland actually might be good. Wow, what time is it? All right. Let's play one more game. I got a pack. I probably should finish this league low key. But okay, Portland might be the nut. But I don't think you want 4. I still stand by that. Um Bro, I will say this. Portland felt insane there. You might be right. 2-2 split. Okay, I might stand. Like I said, I haven't played that card. I think I was wrong. In that sense, bro, that felt busted. All right, we're gonna play this land, and we're gonna F2. We're gonna surveil. If this is energy or not energy, if this is that's an interesting land from that land. Okay, that kind of makes the blue black matchup a little easier. Man, stupid frog. Okay. Yeah, I messed up with the fluster. Okay. So here's what we could do. We could play Talisman. I really want to kill this, but I won't be able to. Alright, put Null Drifter down there. Play Talisman. Yeah, I didn't know all that. I thought I get to cast them all. You only get to cast one. So yeah, the right play would have been Flusterstorm. Keep Flusterstorm up, cast Ulamog with Flusterstorm back up to only have one spell. We win the game. Okay, I'm gonna take one hit here. And then I'll pass with K command up, try to remove this. If they counter, then we go through the breach. Alright, they're pumping up the jam. Their hand's not great. They drop the 5 cards. They're shocking. Now, if they tap low, Thought Scour, Otawara. They have Counterspell up. Okay, they're playing Murktide. Interesting. I don't care about a 5/5 Murktide. So right now they could have Force Negation. Right now they could have Force Negation. And do I lose the game to Force Negation? Do I lose the game to Force Negation? I'm not going to cast this now, even though we have it. But then I give them Counterspell. Alright, I'm going to pass here. I think I'm going to try to kill this frog and like make dudes. They go up to 4 cards. And then I'm just jamming Ulamog. Okay, let's see what they do. Okay. Alright, exile, make mana, cast, exile this. I don't really care about Murktide. Alright, X equals 4. Alright, come on. I would love to see them pitch cards here. Yes, yes, game over. Oh no, they probably have another. They probably have another Force Negation. Alright, we're at 9. They probably have another Force. What if we did this? What if we did this? Exile, make mana. It's a little risky. They didn't have it. They didn't have it. I could have killed them. Okay. I might have messed up, but okay, so we have Through the Breach for 14. Alright, they bound him a swamp. Okay. They put a counterspell in the graveyard? Alright, we go to 1. They put a counterspell in the graveyard. That's interesting. That's weird. Why would they put a counterspell in the graveyard? So if I cast Portent and it gets countered, we lose the game. I'm just going for it. Okay, let's think. If I do stock up, I don't have enough life. If I do Portent and they counter, it's GG's. It's GG's either way. So 1, no, I'm just gonna do it this way. If they have it, they have it. Oh. Yeah, they had it. Okay. Alright, I messed up there. That's on me. Alright, same game plan. I messed up there. Alright. We could also play Untimely. Cause like it counter spell stuff. But let's go here. Oh. Yeah, this would be the last match for the night. I got to pack. I haven't packed yet. And it's kind of late. Man, that Portent was insane though. I'll say that much. It's better than casting Idrisil in many ways. I really want to keep this hand, but I don't think I can. Mulligan. Yeah, we'll keep this. So we'll put Ulamog in the deck. Say done. We'll reveal Devourer. Okay, love that. Don't like getting rid of that, but we will take the lab. Say okay. Play our land. Pass a turn. Alright, they definitely could have spell sand here, but they might cut it if they only think we're playing Talisman, because that doesn't seem great. So we'll see what they do with the instep. If they tap something in an instep, we're going to do the same game plan and name counterspell. All right, we're going to do the same thing. All right, looks like I had to give foils of Port of Calamity. I'll tell you that much right now. All right, so we name Counterspell. All right, they drew the card. Oh, they're gonna take Port and... Okay. Damn, that sucks. I probably would have cast Port in there. They took Ulamog. Interesting. They definitely have Force and Negation. For sure have Force and Negation. 1000%. Devourer can go in the graveyard. Alright, they probably have Consign, but that's okay. They had to get the cast trigger here, I guess. He just threw the breach, which it looks like that was a good decision by them. Because they took the Calamity, I might actually have a chance of killing them at their end step. I guess Ulamog, maybe they don't have Force and Negation. Harbinger of the Seas. Okay. I would have killed them. That's nuts. Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay. That's what we thought. We thought that. Harbinger's going to be somewhat good here. We could have fetched for basic mountain. Another one? No, it can't be Oculus. Oh, it's Murktide. For like what? How many? Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, the funny thing is we would have won that very next turn. Ooh, I can't even cast this. That'd have been good too. Okay, we're probably going to lose to that. What's our out here? Our out's Talisman. We have what, 2 turns? We have this turn and next turn. Alright. Now they can cast Counterspell. Alright, I'm going to concede. I just want to know if they had Counterspell in hand. Because we got this last turn, I think we win the game. See if my opponent will answer. So yeah, if we drew that a turn earlier. Oh yeah, have force negation. Okay. All right, that was fast. So let's play the last one. That was a little fast, so we'll play the last one. Hopefully this one's fast. I do need to pack and get my butt to sleep. All right, last round for the stream. We're on the draw. I think that last game we lost game 1. We should have easily won that game. And the game 2 was going to be tough. Keep. They did have force negation though. But they would have had that hard casted. Keep. Okay, Portland might be dope though. Lotus Bloom. Okay, we play. Okay, I've never played Belcher with this deck, so that's interesting. Let's see what we draw. I was kind of hoping we drew a 7 drop. Okay, so we can go. I think us being on the draw here is tough. Okay, they have Lotus Bloom. Untimely Malfunction's good here. Consign's good here. Alright, they take. Okay. Stock Up. Stock Up's fantastic in their deck. Alright, we're both playing combo deck. Their combo deck is pretty slow. They do play Harbingers. I kind of don't want to show them this, but I don't need it. All right, draw 2 cards. Ooh, I actually should keep this Kozilek's command. Okay, because no, I can pitch it. If I can just play this next turn and kill this thing. Yeah, I'll pitch it. Oh no, not cast. That's right. I'll pitch it and I can get it back. Put that in the graveyard. Alright, it has 2 counters? I think so. Or 1 counter, I mean. Okay. Did they miss on land? Dry Disruption. Okay. Get in for 1. Kozilek's command is interesting, but I don't think that matters. So this way, I'm able to kill their board. Yes. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Put that in the graveyard. Okay, they could definitely have Belcher here and kill me. Because they were on the play, they might win this game. Alright, let's see. If they have it here, they have it. But they didn't hit it with they didn't hit it with archaeologist or trainer. Okay, they're casting stock up. That's pretty good. So the game's over. I have double breach, double Emrakul. And they don't play force negation. The game should be over here. They had a 5-drop? Okay. Fair enough. Alright. I didn't know they played a 5-drop. I did not know that was a 5-drop. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, well, we have another one, so gotta kill me now. Okay. GG's. They had a 5-drop. That's crazy. I was not playing around that. Okay, Disruptor Flute seems great. Untimely. Consign. I don't think I want Fluster. I don't really know if I need to go super fast. Like, yeah, the Cosmic Command was just cute. I guess that does kill, what's the names? I don't know, it doesn't seem bad. Because it stops them from being able to bounce back their things. What does Flusterstorm do? I mean, Spell Pierce isn't bad. I don't know if Flusterstorm's good enough. Maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is. No, I like Spell Pierce though. Alright, let's try something like that. I don't know. Yes. Keep. Alright. Ooh, I haven't seen Besage you in so long. That is fantastic. Besage you so good. Trainers. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, what did they get? Oh, I should have I punted. They took the Char Belcher, okay. Alright, boom, boom. Alright, hopefully they don't counter this. I did draw through the breach. Alright, put that on the bottom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have did that. I'm so stupid. I should have played this land. Or Besagi, one of the two. I'm so stupid. Okay, what's the line? I could keep Spell Pierce up here. Because they have Belcher in hand. I punted. I freaking punted, man. I punted. I had this game won. I punted. I don't believe it is better. I threw this game. I threw this game. I should have just played the Reef. I would have had Spell Pierce up. Yeah, I threw this game. That's on me. I threw this game. I wasn't. I just pressed the wrong button. That's on me. All right, I'm mad at myself about that. I'm upset about that, man. Yeah, I threw that one. That's on me, guys. That's frustrating. Okay, so the Carta J. So I played Misfire Village in this deck. Actually, I've actually tried it. So Misfire Village makes your spells cost 2 more mana. Right? Now you can cast every spell uncountable, but they make them cost 2 more mana because you have to tap it and another blue land, and you have to have a mountain for it to come into play untapped, right? So that means that my Through the Breach is 7 mana, my Sires, my Null Drifters, my Devours are 7 mana or 9 mana. Everything is 2+ mana. Whereas, like, I don't really care if Devourer, Null Drifter, Sire, Ulamog, or Emrakul get countered. I don't care. They all have cast triggers besides Sire. I care about my instants and sorceries resolving. Whereas, yes, Besagi always comes into play tapped, but you untap, you cast Through the Breach, there's no extra mana. You have to pay 2 life or whatever it is, but there's no extra mana. It counts towards the mana cost. So, because the only cards I care about being uncounterable are basically Through the Breach and Complex Command, and I guess Portent too, and now with Portent in the deck and Stock Up, those are the only cards I care about getting countered. Getting countered. If you counter an Emrakul, I still get the cast trigger if you unless you have Consign. Like Consign's cool, but most of the time Consign we're just trying to cast through the breach. I think Mistrise is better in Mono Bluetron because you're trying to cast all these big threats and stuff like that. But again, adding 2 mana to our cost is costly because we're just trying to count to 5. And so that's why we beat the Eldrazi. That's why we can get on the board faster. And I think a combination of Defense Grid, Beseiju who shelters all, and Disruptor Flute along with our counter spells can play well. But like having to pay 2 more mana for every spell you want to cast is tough. So that's why I think it's worse, and it still comes into play tap. I just personally think that Beseju's better, just because you want to get to 5 mana. If you hit 5 mana, you have it already. You have to hit 7 mana with Mistrise Village. That's just my personal opinion on it. I've seen lists with Mistrise Village. I've tried it, and I remember even trying to tap and play. I'm like, oh crap! I thought it was like, oh, it'd be 6 mana, because I thought you just pay the blue and then that filters into an uncounterable thing. No, you had to pay the blue and tap that, and then you had to pay 5 mana for your spell. That's 7 mana. That's so much mana. That gives an opponent a turn or two, maybe, because like we're not Tron, so we don't get to 7 mana very easily. Like Temples are only 2 mana spells for Eldrazi's. Like we have Ugins left, we have a lot of 7 drops, but you have to have like double. I guess it's a lot that it requires. Danny Boy, where'd you send the donation? Because I did not see that. But thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, personally, I just think that Beseiju who such as all is better. Personally. I think Miss Rise because it's a new card. People are like, oh, it's so good, but I think in practice, like in theory, it seems better, right? Because all your spells will be uncounterable. But in practice, when it costs 2 mana, it's just worse. I should have won that game too. I messed up because if I can play, I should have played the Shivan Reef, cast it through their breach, had spell pierce up, counter their what's the name? I just through the stream link. What is the stream link? Oh, yes, I did get it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I didn't even know it didn't show up, and I didn't even know I had that in there. But thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Okay, so I got to get the packing, so I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. 2 and 3, but honestly, we could have easily been 4-1. I think I made some mistakes in the second blue black mirror or Demir Murtide matchup, and I should have won that last game. I punted by just not playing the blue red land and then having spell pierce up for their counterspell. I knew they had counterspell. Um, with that being said, I think Portent of Calamity is actually good. I was kind of trashing it. I don't know if 4 is the right number. I don't know, because I think in theory multiple of them are bad, but also Idrisil, having 4 Idrisil in your deck is not great either. But drawing, like when you draw them and it's the right time, like it's cool. Plus you have to have cards going to your graveyard, right? So it's a little tougher with that. But Portent gives you another draw spell, and it's also a quote unquote threat, because if you get it for so much mana, you can just hard cast something, or for free, and get, like, you can get Emrakul, get the cast trigger, Ulamog, and especially game 1. Yes, I have thought of Trinisphere, and I have until 6 p.m. tomorrow to fix that. I am trying to fence grid. I I do like the fence grid in theory. It hasn't come up yet, but I do think the fence grid would be very, very good. And it would kind of do the same thing as Trinisphere. The reason why I like the fence grid a little bit more is because um it's 2 mana. You can do 2 mana. So Chalice is interesting. I thought about Chalice playing it. I don't like, you don't want to cut so much cards or so many cards that you wind up like diluting your deck. But Chalice can, I guess, hit their 1 drop. So then, like, on the play, it seems really good, right? Because you can stop them from thought seizing you, stop them from cantripping, and now their hand's just their hand, but they still can play Frog. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure. I definitely have considered bringing Chalice in. Uh, Super strong right now because it's great against Oh yeah, I mean I have Chalice in 75. Chalice is definitely good. It's good against Boros energy. It's good against prowess. It's good against you have to get the turn. You have to get it to where you can cast it for two. But it's good against Storm. It's good against a lot of decks. So I definitely agree with that. I don't know how good it is against Murktide. I'm not sure how good it is against Murktide because the main card you're worried about is Frog, Counterspell, Force of Negation, and probably Harbinger. Even Harbinger's not that great, really, to be honest, against you. It got me that one game, but it's not really that good. Trinisphere is interesting, though, because making their spells cost 3, Counterspell has to at least cost 3, Force of Negation, they can't just pitch a card, they have to pay 3 mana too. That is interesting. It's just that you would get it on turn 2 at the fastest, whereas Defense Grid can come out turn 2 at the slowest. It can be turn 1. I don't know. I do own a Defense Grid or a Trinisphere. I'm not sure. I also don't know what I would cut there too. I'm not sure. That's I don't know, but I did like Portent of Calamity. It seemed really strong when I cast it for like 1,000. You want to put it on 2 counters, not 1. Okay. Interesting. So then it would stop all their counter spells. And it would stop their frog. And that would give me so much time. And if they force a negation at cool, that lets me, yeah, okay, that's interesting. So then if I do that, I should cut all my talismans probably. So I don't have a dead draw. I can still bring in the Defense Grid because it's still really good. Okay, that's interesting. Because I already have Chalice 75, and that's an interesting thought process. Like, because sideboarding is going to be the biggest part. Like, when you go, like, you should win a lot of game ones with this deck, but sideboarding against the decks that have interaction with you, that's going to be the key. That's going to be the biggest part. But yeah, so I like the 60, kind of. I think I'm going to go down to 2 Portents, and I think I'm going to try 2 Yggdrasils. I think I'm going to try that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I do like that a lot. I think that Portent seems crazy good value late game, where Yggdrasil sometimes is just a dead draw late game. Even though I've won some games with Yggdrasil, but like I've won it with 1 in my deck. Just drawing it off the top, discarding Ulamog to hand size, and then passing turn next turn, Yggdrasil activate, kill you. But Portent being able to I saw 8, 9 cards that one game. That was absolutely insane. But yeah, I'm very happy with this deck right now. I think we're going to go 2-2 split on Portent of Calamity. Chalice on 2, yeah, because you can just grind, and if they don't have the counter spell, if they have to counter it, they have to counter it. Yeah, I do like that idea. You can even Chalice on 1 on the play, and then Chalice on 2, and then they can't do anything. And I think your Chalice on 2 would get around Chalice on 1, right? Yes, because you're paying 2 mana. Or 4 mana, yeah, yes. You have to do it in that order. But yeah, I'm going to make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. It's the same thing as the YouTube channel, DB3MTG on Instagram. I will post updates on Saturday, and hopefully if I make day 2 Sunday in Indianapolis, I will also be probably preparing a short for you guys. When I'm at the venue and when in the deck list. I'm gonna have the deck list somewhere, probably on my Instagram. It's gonna be easier to do on Instagram. So yeah, make sure you follow me on Instagram, DB3MTG, so you can see the deck list and what I come up with. And then I will have a short, probably just telling you guys that I'm in the event and doing my thing. And then I will have updates on my Instagram story. Again, DB3MTG. Make sure you guys are following that. So you guys can stay updated with my performance. Also, it'll be on Melee too. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I had a lot of people in here, man. I really do appreciate you guys. Appreciate the banter. And like I said, this was testing. I was kind of trying to answer chat too and interact and everything. But I'm very happy. I'm very confident. The Murtai matchup was the worst matchup, and I do feel like it's starting to get better now. We're starting to get to a point where we have game against it, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And we went 1-1 against it today, so I think Porton helps with that. Again, I think 2 is the number, not 4. And I stand corrected. That card's really good. But yeah, this is where I'm going to leave it right now. You might see a Trinisphere in this deck. We might do it. But other than that, man, like again, thank you for joining me. Danny Boy, thank you for the donation, man. I really do appreciate it. That is so awesome of you. Thank you so much. Thanks, JP. Thanks, Carter J. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it, man. I will see you soon. I don't know if I'm going to have a video up on Monday, but Tuesday for sure, because I'm off of work Monday. So Tuesday for sure, but be on the lookout for the shorts. Be lookout for the Instagram posts. Again, DB3MTG. I love you guys all. If you're in ND, make sure you say what's up. Have a great night. I'll catch you later. And like always, remember, sling spells and bring dreams. Check you later.